I've decided to become a Trumper. This is a lie. I meant the title to be Thumper, not Trumper. That's the lie. I've gotten really upset with YouTubes that lie in their titles in order to get you to watch them. But now that I've already published Trumper, I fear that Trump might read this and wave my picture and title while he's walking to his helicopter telling the news media about his new supporters. But what kind of lie is this? Is this a socially acceptable lie? This particular kind of lie is worth investigating because of what is going on in your brain right now. To Grok, tell me 20 ways in which I've decided to become a Trumper can be lie. Here are 20 distinct ways in which the statement, I've decided to become a Trumper, can be a lie. The speaker has made no decision at all about political affiliation. The speaker has actually decided not to support Trump or identify as a Trumper. The speaker was already a longtime Trump supporter, so there is nothing new to become. The speaker is only pretending for social, professional, or relational advantage and does not believe it. The choice was forced by external pressure, family, job, peer group, and was not a free personal decision. The speaker does not know or understand what Trumper means and is using the word incorrectly. The statement is pure sarcasm or irony meant to convey the opposite. The speaker has decided to vote for Trump once but explicitly rejects the label Trumper. The speaker plans to act like a Trumper publicly while privately holding the opposite view. Someone else made the decision for the speaker, for example, a campaign handler, spouse, or handler. The speaker is an AI, bot, or scripted account and therefore cannot decide anything. The speaker has decided to support a different candidate or party entirely. The decision was made in the distant past and is no longer operative. The present tense claim is false. The speaker intends only a temporary or situational pose, not a genuine conversion. The speaker is testing reactions or trolling and has zero actual commitment. The speaker is role-playing or performing for an audience and does not mean it. The speaker confuses Trumper with an unrelated meaning, card player, someone who trumps, etc., and is not referring to politics. The speaker has decided to stop being a Trumper but is saying the reverse. The claim is conditional. I've decided if X happens, but is presented as unconditional fact. The speaker is simply repeating a phrase they heard without any personal decision having occurred. To Grok, tell me 20 ways in which that sentence could be truth. Here are 20 distinct ways in which the statement, I've decided to become a Trumper, can be true. The speaker has genuinely reflected on the issues and freely chosen to support Trump and adopt the label. After previously being opposed, neutral, or undecided, the speaker has now switched sides. The decision followed careful research into policies, record, and alternatives. Recent events, economic data, or cultural shifts convinced the speaker to change affiliation. The speaker was never a Trump supporter before and is now committing for the first time. No external pressure or coercion was involved. The choice was entirely voluntary. The speaker fully understands what Trumper means in the political sense and accepts it. The statement is made sincerely, without sarcasm, irony, or performance. The speaker intends the identity to be lasting rather than temporary or situational. The decision was reached independently, not dictated by family, employer, or peers. The speaker is a real person, not a bot or script, capable of making such a choice. The speaker has decided to vote for Trump and openly embrace the associated identity. The change of mind occurred recently and remains current and operative. The speaker rejects other political labels and has specifically chosen this one. Conversations with friends, family, or online discussions led the speaker to this conclusion. The speaker previously identified with a different party or ideology and has now left it. The decision aligns with the speaker's core values, priorities, or worldview as they currently stand. The speaker is prepared to defend the choice publicly and privately. No contradictory private belief exists. The stated decision matches the speaker's actual conviction. The speaker has weighed the social costs and still deliberately chosen to become a Trumper. Back to my brain. Grok got one right. I wrote it was a lie. I was telling the truth it was a lie. And this is why. 17. Mendacology, the computational cognitive science of lies, predicts that I could have asked for 100 answers to each of the questions, and Grok, and probably ChatGPT, Claude, and other LLMs could have given you answers. This is because these LLMs compute like human brains compute, and can further predicate, that is, contextualize, the proposition that I've decided to become a Trumper as either a truth or a lie. Mendacology is right. It correctly predicted the truth. As a science, that is why Mendacology is good science. Any sentence can be a truth or a lie. That's the scientific truth. We can observe it directly. Our modern AI models are in fact humanoid AIs, as expected by perceptron theory of neural computation, on which they are based in their neural network computations.